This story took place on a peaceful afternoon on a bustling New York street, where people often gathered to shop and chat. Suddenly, all eyes turned to a young, pretty girl who was hurrying along. It was none other than Suri Cruise, the daughter of Tom Cruise, one of Hollywood's biggest stars. Now 18 years old, Suri drew attention not only because of her fresh appearance but also because of the sudden tears that welled up on her face. The image of Suri crying in the middle of the street not only surprised the public but also made many wonder what had happened to the young girl. Suri has long been the focus of the media, living in the spotlight of her famous parents, especially her biological father, Tom Cruise, from a young age. But behind that glamour, it seems that Suri is bearing a deep pain that few can truly understand. The strained relationship between Suri and her biological father is no longer a secret to the public. For many years, Suri and her mother, Holmes, have chosen a private life, away from Tom's control. While this independent life has given the mother and daughter freedom, it has also left emotional scars that are hard to heal. Suri Cruise, the daughter of two famous stars, Tom Cruise and Holmes, has become the center of media attention after being spotted crying on the streets of New York. This incident has drawn more public attention to the life of this 18-year-old girl, particularly her strained relationship with her biological father. Suri Cruise has primarily lived with her mother in New York since her parents' divorce in 2012. Tom Cruise, the famous actor known for his blockbuster action films, has not seen his daughter since the divorce, now 12 years ago. According to court sources, Holmes filed for divorce to protect her daughter from the influence of the Church of Scientology, where Tom Cruise is an active member. Suri is said to increasingly resemble her mother, Holmes, in both appearance and personality. Suri's appearance at her high school graduation a month ago with her mother, while her father was entirely absent, has fueled speculation about the distant relationship between father and daughter. Notably, at the graduation ceremony, Suri was called by the name Suri Noel instead of Suri Cruise. This action suggests that the young woman is determined to abandon her father's surname and does not want to be associated with her famous father as she enters adulthood. This decision is not just a change of name but a strong affirmation that Suri wants to distance herself from her father's shadow. Suri Cruise is currently on summer break before officially enrolling at Carnegie Mellon University in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This prestigious school, founded in 1900, is ranked 22nd among the best universities in the United States. Attending a school far from New York means that Suri will have to live independently and away from her mother. Living away from home and becoming independent at the age of 18 marks a significant turning point in Suri's life. She will have to face new challenges on her own, no longer under her mother's constant protection. With a passion for fashion, Suri is expected to study this field at Carnegie Mellon. During her years living with her mother in New York, Suri grew up like any other ordinary teenage girl. She attended school regularly, used public transportation, and did everything on her own without special support from her mother. Holmes, with the desire for her daughter to have a normal life, has helped Suri grow up with confidence and independence. Despite the lack of love and closeness from her biological father, Suri still had a happy childhood thanks to the devoted care and upbringing of her mother. Holmes' friends praise her as a strong and courageous mother. Suri Cruise is noted for her feminine and attractive fashion style as she reaches adulthood. She knows how to play musical instruments and loves singing, having performed in school musicals and collaborated with a professional theater troupe on Broadway. Additionally, Suri has publicly dated and comfortably expressed affection with her boyfriend, Toby Cohen, on the street. Her boyfriend is also a student at LaGuardia High School and will be attending the prestigious Berklee College of Music in Boston. With her radiant beauty and distinctive style, Suri Cruise is preparing to step into a new chapter of her life. The incident of her crying on the street and her decision to abandon her father's surname indicate that Suri is striving to assert herself and live an independent life, free from the influence of her famous father. With careful preparation from her mother and her own determination, Suri Cruise is sure to achieve many successes on the path she has chosen. It is known that Suri does not use either her father's or her mother's last name. She uses the lesser-known middle name Noel from her mother. This is an important move that indicates Suri's desire to live independently and build her future in her own way. Her interest in fashion is said to be a genetic inclination from her maternal side. Her maternal grandmother used to run a fabric business before starting a family. This love for fashion was passed down to Suri's mother. Actress Holmes is considered a star with an interesting fashion personality. She often collaborates with brands to launch joint product lines. To nurture Suri's love for fashion, Holmes has sought opportunities to choose fabrics and come up with design ideas with her daughter on special occasions, such as Suri's birthdays. I let her pick the fabrics for her princess dresses when she was just 4 or 5 years old. By creating items together, rather than deciding everything myself and giving her a finished dress, "I helped her gain her first understanding and inspiration for fashion," Katie revealed. After her daughter reached adulthood, Katie Holmes began to share more about Suri. Previously, Katie's highest priority was to ensure her daughter's privacy, allowing Suri to have as normal a childhood as possible. Katie Holmes recently shared that Suri has a fashion sense and knows how to express herself through fashion. Even when Suri was little, Katie Holmes was impressed by her daughter's fashion sense. Suri always gave straightforward feedback on her mother's outfits. Many times, Suri's opinions surprised Katie Holmes. Katie described her only daughter as having a strong personality. Once Suri decides to pursue something, she will give it her all until she becomes really good at it. Then, she'll move on to another activity to focus on. Suri is always very dedicated and hardworking. She excels at everything she sets her mind to, she said. Currently, as her daughter prepares to study away from home, Katie Holmes is also adapting to maintaining her own active lifestyle. She mentioned that she is considering launching a skincare line. At the same time, Katie wants to continue making new films and trying her hand at writing novels. She has also returned to performing on the Broadway stage. Recently, the actress launched a fashion accessory line in collaboration with a brand. It is clear that both Katie Holmes and Suri Cruise are making significant efforts to prepare for the new chapter in their lives. In this new chapter, actor Tom Cruise is absent. After Suri turned 18, Tom Cruise stopped the $400,000 annual support he had been sending to Katie Holmes to help raise their daughter. From now on, if Katie or Suri wishes to receive any financial support from Tom Cruise, they will have to contact him to make a request. However, according to an anonymous source close to actress Katie Holmes, the 45-year-old actress and her daughter do not intend to reach out for any financial support from Tom Cruise. The relationship between the two sides has reportedly been frozen since 2012.